And since COVID kicked off, I really haven't gotten sick, and I think that's because I became so much more cognizant of washing my hands and taking those little extra steps to just for hygiene.
The only time I've been sick in the past 2 years is when I got COVID.
Before COVID, I haven't washed my hands in like 20 years.
Yeah. I always thought that not washing your hands would help you build up some sort of immunity to things.
Yeah, it turns out all it does is just make you sicker. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
All it does is make you a gross motherfucker walking around with unwashed hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hadn't washed my left hand since like 8th grade when I fingered Patty Jenkins.
Still smelled like school lunch.
Imagine buying this Alpino bullshit and not buying this Solstice.
Sheesh. What the fuck? 120,000 mile, body kitted, automatic Solstice.
Those side skirts look so out of place.
That's the Z8 would have at home.
This looks like the NB side skirts too.
It's got like the TRD MR2 side skirts. They got like the fake scoop. This is what Nick did.
I mean, come on now.
Looks like decent mile condition Solstices go for about 15K. Are these worth buying?
They're cool. I mean, a manual one would be great. Cool. A GXP would be amazing. CHB says they suck.
Yeah.
Look at the interior on this shit. It's kind of wild.
Right.
When they first came out, GM tried to do like a Formula D push with them, and nothing really ever happened.
This guy's carport is sick.
That is kind of sick, yeah.
Damn.
I'd rather have the Saturn Sky.
All my cars get filtered sunlight.
This one's an automatic too. This one is junk, just like it says on the license plate.
Junk.
Got him.
One of these in a stick would probably be pretty cool. GM build quality has always been complete garbage in everything that I've ever driven. But I mean,
here's a white one in stick.
What engines are in these?
What's a GXP? Is this a special model?
Kitty says this is GM Europe. Keep in mind, it's a special kind of garbage.
Was this some other trim GXP?
Yeah, the GXP is like the big dick supercharged version, I think, or turbo.
Yeah.
Exclusive for connoisseurs, original, everything in function, very well maintained, premium roasted version, rebuilt title.
Whoa!
It's the roasted version, and it has a rebuilt title. You can offer and reach an agreement. Price negotiable. Talk to me.
Please talk to me.
Please.
So lonely.
I think Habla Espanol on this one, huh?
They made these roasted?
I just...
Look at those wheels, ugh.
They are roasted.
Then I've been in a couple of them. They're not that great. I'm not gonna lie.
And then it's like, supposedly the trunk space is like ridiculously small.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. The top's gotta fit back there.
Like you can hold a loaf of bread.
I've owned some cars with some pretty terrible trunks. I'm told that when the top's down on this, you can't even put anything in the trunk. The trunk is basically just like a top storage area.
Yeah.
Looks kind of sick and red. Look at the other one I just pasted.
Okay. More G8s. More Solstice, I mean.
More Solstice.
Excuse me. All right, we got a red Solstice here. $8,000 listed in Temple, Texas. 107,000 miles.
It doesn't look terrible. That front bumper looks like shit.
The fake R8 carbon fiber going on here is a little stupid, but
overall, the black on red looks kind of cool though.
Yeah, like this definitely looks like, a good secretary's car.
This would kill a secretary if they drove at speed.
Nah, it'd be fine.
I don't understand why people say things like this are for secretaries or whatever. This car rips.
Secretaries.
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Fuck you! I hate all of you!
They only have like 170 horsepower in the low trim. The GXP has 260.
Yeah, the GXP or the Saturn Sky Redline will give it a run for its money, but
this is probably on par with a Miata, but that's not really saying a lot.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, ooh, a Miata.
Still fun. Fuck you. Still fun.
Car audio adoption says that I know a nurse who owns one. So
there you go.
Bam.
CHB, do you know any nurses?
All right, well, I got dunked on this one.
So when I did get my lip split, there was this hot black chick. I don't know if any of you are interested in black chicks, but Great, fantastic. So she started to give me some vibes, and so she gave me your number. What a fool! So I decided to hit her up, and but unfortunately, she's been playing cold. I never got to meet her outside of the hospital.
Oh,
no!
That sucks, man.
Almost made it though.
Yeah.
I think it was my busted mouth.
Well, you're healed now, right?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, you should go back.
Yeah, get COVID and go back. Maybe you'll get treated better.
Yeah. CHB, what's your opinion on COVID-19?
FBI, open up!
I'll say that with a lot more people on the planet, there are sicknesses because people are so dirty, and I do believe that some of these sicknesses are getting worse and are going to continue to get worse, and we're going to have to just kind of be aware of that people are, nasty.
True.
Fair.
Well spoken.
And I will say this: since COVID kicked off, I really haven't gotten sick, and I think that's because I became so much more cognizant of washing my hands and taking those little extra steps to for hygiene, and fuck, dude, that worked a lot. Just that.
The only time I've been sick in the past 2 years is when I got COVID, which I got
Before
from
before COVID, I haven't washed my hands in like 20 years.
yeah. I always thought that not washing your hands would help you build up some sort of immunity to things.
Yeah, it turns out all it does is just make you sicker. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
All it does is make you a gross motherfucker walking around with unwashed hands.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Because I hadn't washed my left hand since like 8th grade when I fingered Patty Jenkins.
Still smelled like school lunch.
Yeah.
You can still smell it to this day.
Well, no, because I had to wash my hands.
Fucking COVID ruins everything.
Kitty does make a good point. The hard top for the Solstice does fuck.
Oh, it's badass.
That's sick.
Let me throw up a picture of that real quick. Yeah,
one of
the
the
hardtop GXP is clearly top tier.
That is
Very
sick
nice.
as fuck, man.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a hard top. It looks like
I don't even know.
Like a badass fastback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually is a coupe, right? Or a T-top? Or is that a...
I think it's a Targa.
Targa, yeah.
Yeah, here's
That's-
a... Yeah,
Yeah,
Katie
I'm
posted
sorry,
a picture of it as a
I'm
Targa.
retarded.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought like the whole thing came off.
This is like the RF Miata, like if it was good.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
Fuck Alpina, I'd buy this instead.
20 of them.
How many Celicas? What do you think?
Hold on, let me get a calculator.
The calculator even handle those numbers?
Was it $350,007?
Yep.
About 38 or 39.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Celicas.
all right.
You could start your own Celica race series.
That's one for every day
Yeah.
of the month.
Do they still do that? I mean, obviously not with a Celica, but
I mean, like,
is there like a
don't they have Miata
BRZ
spec?
celebrity racing series that Toyota puts on?
There's
The Beetle-
actually a BRZ racing thing, yeah.
The
For
Beetle
a long
Cup.
time, they did celebrity racing in Toyota Celicas.
That was the Scion TC took over.
Yep.
Because
They
nothing
raced-
seems sporty like a TC.
There's a whole GT86 racing series in Australia that Toyota runs. It is called TGRA 86 Series.
Word.
Yeah.
Also, don't
It's
forget
like
don't forget about the IROC.
Oh, here's Donny Osmond's 5G Celica GTS.
Look at all the hype around people driving GT86s.
Over in
They're-
Gazoo Racing.
They'd be the only people.
This will play a video. There it goes.
Sheesh.
Plug. Pedal to the fucking metal. This is all live speed action.
All the 45 miles per hour.
It looks fun. I mean,
You
that'll be
know,
a
don't get me wrong.
fucking-
I bet you thing's a fucking hoot, but like,
You guys
Probably
remember when
sucks
Atlas
to
was
watch.
fast?
Do
you know
what?
what?
You remember when Atlas was fast?
Oh, Jesus, here it goes. I'm just gonna go hang myself now. Be right back.
Good idea.
What lore is this? Fill us in.
He sold his SRT.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fill us in.
Yeah. The itch happened. You know, you get that itch when you like put 100,000 miles on something. You're just like, I kind of gotta get rid of this thing, man.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
You get that
Yeah.
itch to buy a Jeep.
The itch happened, and
You bought
I
an
was-
Apex?
No, I was very surprised at the amount of money that Carvana was going to give me, so I just called my local dealer friend and I was like, yeah, they're going to give me this for it. How much can you give me? And he was like, probably more. So we went in and had a nice little chat, and I just like told my wife, like, what do you want? Like, I legitimately, it's a question that I've been asking myself for a while, like, what's next after the Charger? Couldn't find an answer, so I'm just driving the truck every day now. My wife got the Grand Cherokee.
My understanding is that you're interested in buying a Miata at some point in your life.
Yeah, like, no, that's probably gonna happen. Like, I just need to find the right amount of project / shipbox, right? Like, I don't want like a mint one because I want to beat the hell out of it.
I think feeds would be perfect.
Would you
I
be
think
interested
a
in
$71 one that just sold on Bring a Trailer would have been perfect, but you know.
That would have been a way better deal than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, I want to find that mix of like, I don't want a mint car because like...
You want something a little beat up?
Yeah, I want something a little beat up so I can like
slam
it. So I can like slam it and put Hot Boy wheels on it and live out that 2003 fantasy. Just
what about like a turbocharged D21 hardbody?
I was thinking the same thing.
They're synonymous. If you look up Miata, it says C turbocharged D21 hardbody.
CHB, are there any videos of the D21 just hauling ass? Like, is there anything on your channel where we could just pull it up and watch the thing do some sick burnouts?
Unfortunately, well, I think there's a couple launch videos, like where you hear me revving it all the way up and then launching it.
Yeah,
but
but what's his name like sucked dick at filming.
There's one video that was called like Ron Mills is the best burnout.
Yeah, Ron was terrible at fucking filming.
That made me laugh so goddamn. He's just pointing the camera at the sky. Unfortunately, we can't find it now because CHB renamed every single one of his videos like PlayStation, Bitcoin, Adam LZ, fucking.
He's gonna get that SEO, man.
I looked up Ron Mills and I got Rom Wills. This is like
what I think I want to do is I want to take it to one of these like most likely I think the Cletus event would get the most exposure.
Oh yeah.
Although, so if I could get on one of those like spectator drags, you know, I think that'd be pretty sick.
What's Her Melons about?
Oh, that was a pretty good song.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna play this real quick. I have to go get another drink. I'll be right back.
Weed bike.
Weedbike.club, I think.
Unvax sperm, question mark?
If you haven't been there yet, go to weedbike.club. Give my man CHB some money. He'll send you marijuana through the mail.
And a bike.
It's our first date. Showed up late. I got the French toast and put her mouth in some duct tape. My balls are like big granny.
Chocolate Chip Cookies is asking, what do you guys think about a Chrysler 300C?
This is a certified hood classic.
Chocolate Chip, are you talking about like the 300C before the 300, before the Bentley 300s, or
the body lift, like, or the
300s that are basically like Intrepids or some shit?
Yeah, like a Sebring or like LD body style.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch those with a fucking 10-foot pole. I guess if you found a nice one, it seems like it'd be an alright, comfortable car to drive daily, but
theoretically it could be a
300M is what Beat was saying, and they were garbage when they were new.
Yeah, well, unlike the 300C, definitely seems like an old man's car. I mean, I would know. I had the Charger, which was the same car, but
yeah, let's throw a little bit of respect on the 300C's name, though. I mean, we all know that it's got a decent engine in it. If you want a fake Bentley, you could do worse.
You could get them with the 5.7 in later years. Well, actually, and shit, you could get those.
The 300 wasn't there an SRT?
There was like a 6.2 or some shit.
Yeah, that was the early SRTs, but you could also get them. The cool one would be to get the 5.7 with all-wheel drive, because they made a couple of those too.
It's not really anything that any of us would probably be interested in driving, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's a bad car necessarily.
If I had it in my driveway for free, I'd drive it. But I wouldn't seek it out.
I would seek out the all-wheel drive one, the V8 all-wheel drive one, but like, the problem is you get the old interior, and that's rough.
Very dated. They age like milk,
rough.
that interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
budget luxury.
no, but like they're all right.
We got a
Yeah, because the whole thing on that was like, oh, if we put an analog clock in the center console, it's luxury, and that was it.
It's the most dubbed car of
there it
all
goes.
time.
Oh,
How
Shock.
far behind are we?
He says I work at a dealership, got it cheap as fuck. 2005, 5.7 with 77,000 miles. That's fucking good as shit, dude.
Sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
77.
Because
that's not bad.
that thing will run. You just keep the fucking keep the Hemi fucking filled with good oil, and it's good as it's good to go.
I mean,
does that one have the cylinder deactivation?
Yeah, maybe. It probably is
2005?
MDS. Yeah, probably is
Did
MDS.
that back then?
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
what you have,
Early.
I mean, good. It's probably a totally fine car. It's just it's not the kind of thing that I think any of us are really trying to chase down.
Mark
No,
Rodriguez on the YouTube wants to know what we all drive. It's good. Good segue.
Maybe we're sleeping on this car.
CHB drives the fastest D21 hardbody in all of Florida. Vukos drives a Toyota BRZ, or a fucking Scion FRS.
A GT86.
Atlas drives a Dodge Ram Rebel. I
Fifth
drive
gen.
a 2000 Miata SE, and Netgear has about 17 cars.
Yeah.
Here has a
Yeah.
Baja.
And also,
no. He drives the Baja. Let's be real, guys. Come on.
and then Poochie has a Vag.
Yes,
He's
I
got
do.
a big old vag.
Big old vag.
I've been driving the 240 because the Baja, I found a little leak on the turbo oil feed line.
Oh,
So it's leak oil.
Just like the tiniest bit, just to get the smell. And
That's the worst.
and I popped the hood, and I luckily I saw the wisps, and I was like, oh look, that's where it's coming from. So I ordered. I tried to tighten it first, and then I started the car, but it still was like coming out a little bit. So I ordered new crush washers.
It was like
I got
running.
them. Yeah, dripping while running. Yeah.
damn! You're never gonna sell that Baja, huh?
Nope. Spring
I
23.
am.
He
Gonna
said
be working
spring
on
of
until you
23.
die, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna give it to his kid.
I bought new crush washers. They came in the day, but it was just like cold outside, and I fucking went to work early. And shit. I didn't want to.
It was cold outside.
Yeah,
It was like it was only like 75 degrees.
Oh my god.
dude, there was like almost like rain ices that came.
It is -11 here. Dude,
Damn,
negative-
the
right.
Nutmeggers Against Street Racing are actually in the chat on YouTube right now.
But Mark, I have an 2006 Baja Turbo, 1992 Nissan 246 Coupe, and a 1991 Nissan Silvia K's.
Netgear, what's your favorite car you've ever owned?
I guess the Silvia. I'd have to say the Silvia. Either that or my first 240 I had.
Yeah, Sylvia's the one you've had the longest, right?
I had my first 240 from I probably matched it. I think I had that car from 2005 to 2011.
CHB, what the fuck are you doing?
Long rips, bro.
CHB, are you taking bong rips right now? Interrupting Netgear's story?
Dude, he's been taking bong rips.
I'm gonna go get a drink. No, you're fine, dude.
Like and subscribe. Collector Car Feed, now with over 541 subscribers.